Right then, now then everyone, so we're just back in the garage, not done a video in a while. Thank you for the recent surge in subscribers, appreciate that. Change of plan with some of the projects, so stick around, hopefully you might like some of the new projects. The Honda CB125 Twin Deluxe, that has been put back together and it's gone back to my dad's, so we'll not be doing any more videos on that, I'm afraid. The RC trophy truck, that's kind of been put on hold / cancelled because just hit a few speed bumps with it, and we'll try and revisit that, but not anytime soon. The RX-8 V6, I had actually tidied the garage. I'll show you the garage in a second. I had tidied the garage ready for it to come here, but with the coronavirus and the lockdown and all that shit, where the car is stored, that place is shut down, so I can't get the car, and plus transporting it when you're not meant to be out on the roads, so that's not going to happen. So that's going to be 3 months, 6 months away before I get that car in the garage. So yeah, that's on hold, but obviously you'll see the title of the video. That's coming up next, and we have this little trolley. You can see that there, that big trolley. My brother is desperate to do some blacksmithing, so the plan is to make a little forge, make a little anvil, and modify that trolley into a sort of mobile blacksmith workstation thing. So we'll try and do some videos on that, and hopefully that works out well. So yeah, that's a bit of an update. Now let's get on to this video. Right, that is my new GS500E Suzuki, a 1996. So if you've read from the title, the plan is to modify this into a Scrambler style motorbike. I say style, I've used that word before in some of my videos, because it's going to look like an off-roader, but it probably won't be an off-roader, but I might take it off-road if I get it done. So just a quick walk around. 96, it's done 30-odd thousand miles. Took it out for a little ride and really like it. I've not had a bike in about 10 years, a motorbike in about 10 years. I've never had a fast motorbike, so to me this is fast. 50 horsepower, it'll do about 110-ish, but it's plenty for me. It's in relatively good condition. It has been, the frame's been like brush painted, so the frame looks good from a distance. It all seems in good nick, it rides well. It's one of these engines where it makes peak power at about 10,000 RPM. So that just the more you rag it, the faster you go, which can be quite fun. I was going to get like a big single thumper off-roader, which don't rev. And I'm glad I got this, because this you can just, it's like a Honda Civic Type I, just keep ragging the hell out of it, it gets faster and faster. Yeah, it's in alright condition. It's perfect for my project. So what am I doing? So Scrambler style motorbike, if you want to Google Scrambler, it's pretty common now. There seems to be a bit of a trend. Every manufacturer's doing Scramblers. So here are some bits, not everything. I've got a cheap Chinese seat that looks good. I mean, I think it was 20 quid. Time will tell. I've seen some videos where seats absorb water, and then whenever you sit on it, you get soaked. Hopefully this doesn't absorb water. Maybe I have to get some water repellent spray, I don't know. I've got some motocross handlebars. I've got some new little miniature mirrors that'll probably won't do anything, but they'll be road legal, and they can go either above or below. Sorry, I can't do the camera and Move things at the same time. Above or below. The throttle is a backup, but I'm going to try and reuse the Suzuki throttle. And that is a KTM chain guard that I'm going to weld some tabs on and put that under there just purely for looks. That's all it's for. Don't need it, but I want it to look like a Scrambler. This is coming off. I'm going to cut off the tabs. I'm going to paint the swing arm. So I've done myself a bit of a job list, which I'll just run through with you now. So starting at the front, anything that's grey or chrome, excluding the fork legs, I'm going to plastic coat matte black. I'm on a really tight budget, so matte black, the wheels staying as it is. I want to get some off-road tyres, but that will be the very last thing I buy. I'm going to either have no mudguard, but I think for the MOT I need a mudguard, so I might just trim this back, make it into like a miniature mudguard, and then paint it matte black with a plastic dip. Plastic dip all the chrome, plastic dip all the silver. This is obviously coming off. Get rid of the rust, plastic dip all that. Plastic dip anything that's silver. The handlebars, bit of fake carbon fibre there. That's obviously was on there, pulled it off. Changing to the motocross handlebars, having the quite high risers that I'm going to have to modify and put on there. The mirrors obviously gone. I've got new black Chinese clutch lever and brake lever on the way. I'm going to have to reuse all the switches for the time being. I'm going to have to probably extend the brake or buy a new front brake hose, because I don't think it's going to reach with the new handlebars. Similar with the choke and the clutch, I'm going to have to see what I can make work. The wires, extend the wires if needs be. The tank, I'm thinking of keeping it as it is and seeing how it looks. I might plastic dip the tank if this looks good, Joe, because I know plastic dip can be a bit tricky from what I've seen, and it might come out and look shit. The exhaust system, I've got some 1-inch stainless steel pipe, and it's going to have a dual exhaust system. So it's gonna obviously come out the cylinder head. It's going to come around here, U-turn, and it's going to go straight back. And if I can get it right next to the fuel on-off switch, it actually misses your leg. It goes right under here, under your leg, and then it's going to come out beside this new seat. It's going to have one either side. I've ordered some little miniature silencers which will do naff all, so it'll be a straight for exhaust pretty much. I might have to try and relocate the fuel switch away from the exhaust. So yeah, dual exhaust either side, one for each cylinder. I'm going to sacrifice this little crossover pipe, which I know it's there for a reason, but hopefully it won't be noticeable if it reduces power or torque or whatever. Moving back, anything that's not needed is coming off, so I'm going to get rid of that, get rid of the plastic, maybe get some new foot pegs, we shall see. Paint that, make it look nice and new. The centre stand's coming off, cut all that off. I'm going to try and do a sump guard if I can, if I've got time. Well, I've got plenty of time now that I'm not at work. Maybe a new shock spring or paint it up. Anything that's rusty, paint it up. Swing arm, modify it, paint it. The wheels staying as it is. New tyre at the very end. All this is coming off. So there's going to be the back end of the bike from back here is all going to be new to suit the new seat. I'm going to probably just cut it right there and then weld on some new square bar at whatever angle it needs to be. I was going to get some round bar. Well, I've got round tube, but because all of the frame is square, everywhere it's square, I'm going to do square bar for the rear of the bike, just so that it matches. Plus I can't bend, I don't have a decent pipe bender, so by using square I'll do pie cuts, and I'll do like an angled rear hoop, and all this is obviously, all the plastics will be gone, the seat will be gone, miniature seat, all new rear number plate. I'm going to get one of those tiny little miniature classic number plates that are probably illegal, but it'll look good. New lights, the exhaust will be gone because it'll have the side, the straight through pipe, so all this is going to be gone, all that'll be gone. Bit of rust in here, so I tied it rust up. Clean all this up, try and get rid of that sticker way out, just try and paint. Engine, it runs, I'm not going to touch the engine because it runs so nice as it is. I don't want to create jobs, so I'll probably do service it, oil change, filters, maybe spark plugs, but it runs really nice. Not going to do it with carbs. I'm keeping the original airbox because I've heard horror stories of going to pod filters or K&N filters. Original airbox. Not going to jet it all like that, just leave it as it is. And that's it. Anything that's silver will be black, so it's going to be black grey with a red tank. That's the plan for the colour scheme. Now, I had ordered a lot of bits, but because of the coronavirus, stuff's not arrived on time. God knows where it is. Hopefully it'll show up, but it's getting delivered to work. Work's closed, so I'll probably never get it. So I'm going to have to worry about that. But yeah, that's the plan. So I'm probably going to end this video here and then start to record a new video and maybe start to pull the bike apart tonight. I'm not sure, maybe. But yeah, if you like what you've heard or what you've seen, stick around, and hopefully this will be a right nice project, a right nice bike in the next couple of months. I'm hoping to use it over the summer if we're allowed to go out on roads with government fucking lock it down anyway. Right, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.